70 yards. I don't know how big. I don't think he's going to come in. That gets the blood pumping. He headed kind of in the opposite direction. I'm hoping he'll turn around. I don't know if he's a shooter, but I'd like to have a chance. Guys, meat on the table. I just made a perfect shot, about 25 yards on a doe. Whew, I'm shaking. I know it's a doe, man, but it's exciting. I'm gonna give her about an hour and a half. It's cold. It's okay. Wow, it's been a good morning. Seeing a buck about 60, 70 yards in front of me. I couldn't tell what he was. I then seen, I heard a real big grunt off down in this holler to the left of me, my left. And it's just been an awesome morning. So I'm gonna give her plenty of time. Like I said, it's cold. I'll talk to you guys later, guys. Bye. Hey guys, Eric here. I'm back at my four-wheeler. Got semi-loaded. Got my equipment. I'm gonna give the doe a shot about an hour and a half. It's cold, so but it is gonna warm up. So I do have a pretty good window before it warms up. I'm pretty excited to get and thankful to get meat. I got a rough drag. She went in the direction that I did not want her to go, and so I'm gonna have to come up a pretty steep hill with her. Hey, that's part of it, right? But I'll get her out. I don't leave things behind. I've never done that, no matter what it takes. And I tell you, it was exciting. Saw a buck right from the get-go. He was about 70 yards. I couldn't tell what he was, how big he was, or anything. I just got a glimpse of antler, and he headed on up the ridge. And it was a few minutes later, I got a phone call from the tech guy, and we're having internet installed, and I was going to go home for that, so that might not happen. And so I talked to him, I talked to my wife, and so I hung up the phone with them, and I heard a huge grunt in the holler off below me. I don't hear people talk about grunting deer in and hearing deer grunt. I've hunted deer my whole life, and I just don't hear them do that, but it was distinct. And so I heard that deer grunt, and that got me pumped up a little bit. And then along come this doe, and I thought she was going to hook up the ridge. She come about 20 yards, 30 yards closer than the buck, but then she hooked straight towards me. And I thought, uh-oh, is this happening? And she got within top pin distance, and I took the shot. Far as I can tell, I made a near perfect shot. Again, I'm super excited. I'm having a little coffee here, and I'm going to call the butcher shop and make arrangements and everything. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everybody, Eric back again, cleaning off the garden. I have a mess. I already pulled the tomato cages and stakes and got that part of it done. I cut grass yesterday evening after I come back from hunting, and I got everything looking better. Really disappointed yesterday. I thought that I dead centered a doe perfect. When I shot the arrow, I mean, it just looked perfect, and I heard the thump, and I thought, man, I've made a perfect shot on this doe. And I waited about 2 hours. I came back to my four-wheeler and I stowed what gear I needed and got the stuff to field dress out and got it ready and drunk coffee and stuff. And I went, I marked it in my mind perfect to where the shot was. And I was shooting down at maybe a 35-degree angle. And I went to right where the doe was standing, and I seen where she tore the ground up when I fired. There was no blood. So I continued to hunt for blood, and I didn't see a drop. I followed her tracks about 30 yards, no blood. So I went back to where the shot was, and I said, let me see if I can find the arrow. It'd have blood on it. I couldn't find the arrow. And remember, I'm shooting down at an angle. I thought, if I hit her in the shoulder and that arrow's lodged, there's going to be tons of blood, and there's no blood. I couldn't find the arrow. I looked and I looked and I looked. I even laid down on the ground, my face against the ground. I couldn't see no arrow. I couldn't see no blood. So I commenced to tracking her, and she went off down in a really big holler, half mile or so. I followed till I couldn't find tracks anymore, and then I kept going. No blood. I went all the way to the bottom of this holler and back up some up towards the side. Again, leaning both directions, where I came from, where I was going, looking for blood, and I couldn't see no blood, looking maybe for my arrow. And I zigzagged the mountain going back up. I couldn't find no blood. Guys, I missed. I'm pretty sure I hit, there was some little small oak trees, maybe 1.5 inches in diameter, 2 inches. I'm pretty sure I hit one, and that thump was my arrow hitting a tree. I think it deflected, went up, boom. And the way these bows shoot so fast, you couldn't tell the difference in the sound. There's just no way. But guys, that's the way it goes. I was very disappointed in myself. I'm a one-shot guy. I don't miss, and I never miss, but I did. And that's that. So, you know, you just pick yourself up and keep going. And so I didn't go hunting this morning. I've got to clean my garden up, and hunting's going to get better. So I want to get my garden cleaned up now, and I'm going to grill out for my family and hang out with them and watch the Talladega race. I can't wait. Fall Talladega is my favorite. We used to go every year, and we stopped. We probably went for 12 years, me and upwards of 6, 8, 10 guys at one time. And we have friends down there, and they're on my Facebook, and I miss it. But I love that race. It's my favorite. So I'm going to get off here and quit ratchet jawing and get to work. There it is, guys. It looks better. It's not perfect. And I have another little separate small garden that I put cucumbers all by themselves. But I left some pepper plants. They got green peppers and blooms. I don't know if they'll do any good or not, but what's it hurt? And also, besides the outdoor stuff, I love to garden. I'm not the best at it, but I do love it. But here's what I'm going to do next year. I'll walk right down here. I'm going to take the main garden over about another 4 feet to my right here, and then all the way over. That's a drainage ditch from our pond. I'm going to come all the way over and leave maybe enough room for 2 cuts with the tractor, and I want to come all the way down to right in here. So I'm doing that to I want to plant more stuff. I want to plant corn and beans together. I want to plant potatoes. I've never planted them, but I want to give it a whirl. And I've got friends that have cows and stuff, and I'm going to haul manure this winter and put down them. And I need a tiller for my tractor. So when I buy a tiller, that's when I'll expand this garden area and have a bigger garden. I'm not a grass man. I like to burn it every bit away. But why have grass when you can have food? I'd rather have food. So, and I like growing a garden. Hey guys, Eric here. Gonna go ahead and close this out and check it out. My pre-Talladega meal cooking for me and the family. And after I get done cooking, it's almost time for Talladega and sit back and relax and watch some racing. And I'm gonna do a midweek video this week. I got something coming up. Taking a little time off work. And so I'll get back with you guys in a couple days. See ya. Bye.